Good evening, I'm Kevin Christopher.
And I'm Nancy Cox. Thank you for joining us at 6. It's been a soggy and windy day in the Bluegrass, so let's go to meteorologist Seth Phillips in for Bill tonight.
Yeah, and how fitting that the end of 2018 goes out with more rain and wind. It's been wet and wild all year, so it's, like I said, only fitting that we finish the year just like it. Now, the good news out of everything is that this one is only going to be up for a little bit longer. We are still tracking some strong storms out there, but the threat for severe weather has diminished significantly. That being said, there's still a lot of rain out there and there's still a lot of wind. So these are all things you need to keep in mind as we continue throughout the evening for all of those expecting to get out and enjoy the New Year's Eve forecast. Well, we've got a few stronger showers, some that are going through Bourbon into a little bit of Clark County. We've got some down near Rockcastle, the tip of Garrett. Southern Madison, Berea about to get a very, very big downpour. Wind speeds sustained out of the south, getting up to 25 right now. And the max wind gusts so far have reached about 50 in a few counties around our forecast region. But right now it's just wet roads and breezy conditions. Temperatures still pretty mild. We'll talk more about what to expect for the rest of the evening, but what the beginning of 2019 brings in your full forecast.
All right, Seth, thanks.
Well, it may be wet and dreary here in the Bluegrass, but down in Florida, the sun's shining and spirits are high as we count down to kickoff of the Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, the Cats are ready to take on Penn State, so are the fans, and our crew is live in Orlando with your True Blue Bowl coverage.
Hey guys, that's right. You know, the sun is starting to go down here in True Blue Orlando, but the party is not stopping. In fact, I would say it's just starting to crank up a little bit more, whether you're here at the pool or you're down the street where there was just a huge pep rally for all the Kentucky fans. Everywhere you go, it's a party atmosphere and just so much to do.
So much to do is like kind of an understatement.
Yeah.
It's almost overwhelming how much there is to do. I mean, when Kentucky got this bowl bid, of course the True Blue fans thought this was, oh yeah, let's go to Orlando. They're pumped. Got to be pumped. Well, the players were pretty pumped too, and so much so that there's some things that can sort of get out of the way of keeping them focused on the game. But throughout the entire week while they've been practicing, yeah, they've been having a little more fun than usual. They've even got to do some activities when they're not practicing. They went to Universal Studios. They had like a $400 Best Buy shopping spree. Jealous. And and they also help out the community too. So they've been having a lot of fun, but they are staying focused on that one goal, and that's getting that win, because not only that would give them 10 wins, something this program hasn't done in a long time. Also, they have not themselves won a bowl game. This program hasn't won a bowl game since 2008. So Mark Stoops knows his guys, they've been dialed in when they needed to, and he thinks they'll be ready come New Year's Day.
The nice thing about our team, again, is we have a lot of seniors. We have very good leadership. So I felt good. I felt comfortable with the balance all week. I feel like the guys, when it's time to come in and lock in at meetings and go to practice, they've done a really good job. We've been very energized at practice, and again, that shouldn't be hard to motivate our team at this point.
Yep, not much left that can really motivate them. They got it all going. Again, Penn State taking them on at 1 o'clock again on New Year's Day tomorrow. Keith and I, we're going to have a little bit more coming up in sports, a little more on the opponent that is Penn State.
Glad to know they've been able to have a little bit of fun, though. You got to take advantage of all the amenities down here.
It's fun.
And yeah, the bowl game is tomorrow, but by the way, it's New Year's Eve.
You forget about that.
I know, like we got a little something here in between. And in fact, you know, I talked about this pep rally that just wrapped up down the street here on International Drive just a few minutes ago. And now fans are turning toward the evening celebrations.
The drinks.
That's right. LEX 18's Catherine Collins is live for us down at the Point Orlando, where people are getting the party started.
Hey guys, so yeah, we're here at the Point Orlando, still a big crowd, lots of fans that stuck around after that pep rally. During that pep rally, this place was completely packed. You couldn't even move. It was shoulder to shoulder. Everyone was cheering along. We had the band in here, we had the cheerleaders in here. And after that, I gotta say, the fans are definitely ready to take on Penn State tomorrow. You can see they're definitely ready. There must have been thousands of fans that came out to the pep rally today. We heard from Coach Stoops and Benny Snell. Snell seemed to be having a great time telling the crowd he loves them. Coach Stoops was thankful for that crowd and Big Blue Nation for showing up in full force. Of course, we had those CATS cheers going. Everyone was here, to the marching band, cheerleaders, and the Wildcat. People are hanging out here at the point even after the pep rally is over, because they tell me it's just so exciting to be around other Cats fans here in Orlando.
It's been pretty cool. It's like a little piece of home being so far away, just seeing all the blue take over this place. It's been pretty awesome.
Get everybody in the right mindset, get everybody cheering for the Cats, and hopefully we'll get that win.
And one thing that Coach Stoops said to the crowd during that pep rally was how special it was that Benny Snell took the time to talk to them. You know, he's got a big game coming up. He wanted to make those preparations, but he still wanted to talk to Big Blue Nation. Covering the news live from True Blue Orlando, back to you.
Katie, thank you so much. And you know, we talked about Stoops wanting the fans hostile and dialed in.
Oh, yeah.
That just proves they are
Bring it,
ready
baby.
for tomorrow. Everybody's focused. We want to see a big win tomorrow. It's just hours away now.
Yeah, getting there. Tick, tick.
That's right. All right, well, we've got a lot more to get to this evening here on LEX 18 News, but also coming up in our very special LEX 18 at the Citrus Bowl special coming up at 7 o'clock. So for now, for Eli Gain, I'm Claire Crouch. We're going to send it back to you.
Thank you, Claire. And in addition to that Super Bowl special tonight from 7 to 8 o'clock, there's one tomorrow morning, a preview from 10 to 11, and then a full wrap-up of the game from 7 to 8 tomorrow night. Meanwhile, in the NFL, the coaching shakeups hit Cincinnati as the Bengals and Coach Marvin Lewis have mutually decided to part ways.
Lewis had coached the team since January 2003. In a news conference today, the coach confirmed he's leaving. Reports cite slumping ticket sales and a wavering fan base. The Bengals have not won a playoff game in Lewis's tenure. The community in Louisville came together to remember the life of a city police detective who was killed in the line of duty on Christmas Eve.
They did so with stories and kind words about 32-year-old Deirdre Megadon, whose dedication and courage will long be remembered. Alexa Helweg is here with more from this morning's funeral.
Kevin, Nancy, Deirdre Megadon was sworn into the police force back in 2011. Those who knew her say her upbeat and her positive personality translated into a compassionate and dedicated public servant. Just 1 week ago on Christmas Eve, Detective Megadon was performing a traffic stop on I-64 when an alleged drunk driver hit the back of her police car. The crash killed the 32-year-old. This morning, her family, friends, and even strangers, they all lined outside of a Louisville church to pay their respects. And inside, the mayor, her pastor, and her best friend, they all spoke to the character of Detective Megadon in and outside of work. Her chief, Steve Conrad, says she exceeded his expectations as an officer and continuously worked to better the city of Louisville.
She truly embraced and embodied the essence of community policing at its finest. I hope that each of us leave here with just a little bit of Deirdre's spirit.
Detective Megadon leaves behind a 9-year-old son and a community that will never overlook her bravery. Kevin, Nancy, back to you guys.
Thanks, Alexa.
Well, I think we're all ready to say goodbye to 2018's record-breaking wet weather.
Oh, yes. But, of course, it continued on the year's final day with the slick morning commute. Michael Burke reports.
One last soggy morning commute for 2018 after a year full of them. And this one caused some problems on our roads.
It's just like it would rain real hard in the morning, and like one thing led to the next. I ended up sliding off the road.
He wasn't alone. The Lexington Police Department responded to 8 collisions during the morning rush, including this one on Winchester, where the driver of this car is lucky to be alive after ending up submerged in water. He was able to free himself before too long. During the lunch hour, 2 accident victims were taken to the hospital after this wreck on Clays Mill. And then on I-75, another driver was a little more fortunate.
I hydroplaned, swerved into traffic, then swerved back out and just hit the ditch, luckily.
I slid one way, and then I tried to recover, and I ended up sliding the other way and in this ditch.
A fitting finale, given we're all waterlogged from what's been the wettest year on record. This morning's commute, just another typical day in 2018, even on the 365th and final day.
Obviously, I'm a little bit shook up, but I'm just happy that I'm okay.
Hopefully, I can fix her up.
And then resolve to drive a little more carefully when we have these conditions in 2019. Covering the news in Lexington, Michael Dirk, LEX 18 News.
Some people are frustrated because they say their loved ones' grave sites in a Frankfort cemetery are a mess.
But managers at Sunset Memorial Gardens say they weren't aware of any problems and they want a chance to make things right. Kylan Mills has the story.
Michelle Grimes says she comes to the Sunset Memorial Gardens in Frankfort almost every day to visit her family members' graves.
We ought to be able to come here and sit on Mom's bench and enjoy sitting here instead of looking around seeing the disaster and the mess that's here.
But Michelle says the cemetery grounds aren't being kept up.
Broken graves. My dad actually witnessed a bobcat sitting on a headstone and it broke it in half. There's rotted plywood, numerous trees been broke down that they've never picked up.
And she's not alone.
There was a hole next to my dad's grave that I stepped in several weeks ago and from a fresh grave.
Michelle posted about her frustrations along with some photos on Facebook. The comment section started filling up with people sharing similar complaints.
And I was surprised to see the big response, but I'm glad I did it because now maybe something will get done.
Managers overseeing the cemetery tell us they were not aware of any maintenance problems there, though they say the record-setting rain this year has made for some extra challenges. Managers say they do want the chance to clean things up and make it right. They ask anyone who has issues to contact the office and ask for Kenny.
We would love to see the cemetery in pristine shape. Like I said, these are our loved ones, and this is the last thing that we can do for them.
Covering the news in Frankfort, Kylan Mills, LEX 18 News.
Managers say they also want people to know their grounds crews would never intentionally run over or damage a grave marker. For ways to reach Sunset Memorial Gardens to report a problem, just head to our website, lex18.com.
As 2018 comes to a close, the number of flu cases is starting to rise.
What doctors say may be to blame for the increase in patients, next on LEX 18 News at 6.